job, man. It's okay to smile. Great job, man. Yeah, that was my number 7. Just caught that ball. And then my number 9 there's playing third base. Good job, man. I can't see the live chat for some reason. I don't have it up here. Let's see. There it is. Yeah, it's a great day, y'all. It's a great day. Yeah, there I can see the chat. Yep. Thank you, Justice Jane. I'm not even sure who we're playing. Woo. Hey, Gregory, who are we playing? South Floyd. Well, he called him out, but everybody down on that end said he was safe, so I don't know. The coach was in my way. I couldn't see. Oh, we're on top of a mountain, you guys. Look at this. We're on the very top of like an old, see, you can see where the old strip job, that's the rock quarry over there. Yep, we're playing South Floyd. And, but we're at the very, very top of a mountain. You have to, it's a 1-lane road all the way up here. Look, all the way around. My boys have played ball since T-ball. And, you know, it was very important to me. We didn't have a dad at home, so the only way that I knew that they would have the right kind of male role models in their life would be to put them in ball. And so they play everything, baseball, basketball, football, whenever we have a team. We have enough kids to have a team. And church, you know, our pastor and the men in our church were really big role models to the kids. Yes, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day. And it sure has worked, that putting them in ball. It sure has worked. We've had some really good coaches and other kids' dads usually are the coaches. We'll be sunburnt before we leave here on one side of our head. We've been up here a little while. I've just been recording video, and I thought, Heck, we might as well go live and let people enjoy the ball game if they want to. There ain't nothing more enjoyable to me than watching a ball game. I love baseball. Yeah, it's been a good game. I have no idea what the score is. I never do. I just take pictures. I'm the unofficial photographer. And sometimes you have some of the biggest knockdown dragouts right here on the at the ball games. Yeah, this is middle school here. Mine played t-ball, minor league, and little league, and this is middle school. So this is Jenkins Middle School versus South Floyd Middle School. And we've got a couple players that have never even played baseball before. This was their very first year ever playing. And they're doing great. Yes, thank you, Miss Connie. Happy Mother's Day. That's never been a really big thing at our place. Mommy and I have never really done a whole lot on any holiday. I don't think she's ever had a Christmas tree like when I was a kid. Oh! Don't be golfing for it. Watch it hit your bat, baby. Oh, that's all right. Hello, hello, hello. This one here's a little. His strike zone is gonna be smaller. But now these pitchers are good. This pitcher on this team is good. Oh, good swing, bub. Good swing. They've been picking them off on first, second, and third. Or, well, they've been trying to. Our boys have been getting back to the bases, but there's some pickers. Yeah, we usually have concession stand. Yep. As you can see, we don't have big crowds anymore for ball games. Not like they used to. Whenever they consolidated the schools, they took out so much of the competition, you know. And when you don't have that competition in schools anymore, it's just really did a number on our on the number of kids that sign up to even play ball. And if you don't, and like my generation, you know, remember, I'm almost 50. My generation, and I was an old woman having babies, that's for sure. So I'm older than most parents. Woo! Woohoo! Go, Brody! All right. Good hit, man. But a lot of the parents ended up on rugs, you know, real bad. And they didn't raise their kids, so you had a whole bunch of grandparents raising their kids. And, you know, a lot of them couldn't get to take them to practice and stuff. A lot of them didn't have vehicles and were poor. So if you don't have the parents that are willing to get them here and make sure that they... I was 36. I was 35 and 36 when I had Gregory and Alan. I mean, that's not ancient, but it's not 20 either. I was not a spring chicken. They've got prom tonight. They usually play a second game, but it looks like they're not going to, or they wouldn't be. I don't know, they might. We'll have to wait and see. Well, it sure takes a village, I know that, to raise kids. It sure takes a village. It looks like they're all going out. I bet we're not gonna play another game. I'd say it's because there's prom tonight. But that's okay, you guys got to see a little bit. I don't think I even got Gregory's catch on camera, did I? We just heard it. They're a good team, South Floyd. No, thank you, honey, thank you. I try to be. You know, I wasn't the best mom when I had my oldest boy, so these two smaller ones, you could play the game, play video on your background while you're live on your channel. Well, that'd be it, thanks. I had to go back and find it. Where are you at?
Alright, can you give me some money?
Yeah, it's in my purse.
I'm pitching this game.
Are we playing another game?
Mm-hmm.
Good, yes, we're playing another game, y'all. We're playing another game. I'm live on the channel. Yeah. As soon as I turned it on, Gregory caught that ball. Yeah. I think so. If they didn't see it, they heard it for sure. Let me get you some money. Oh.
Cam.
Good job, Cam. You're welcome. All right. Oh. Yes, we're playing another game. So we'll just kill some time, I guess, until the next game. But this other team, buddy, they were really, really good picking our boys, or trying to, on first, second, and third. If they had a big lead off at all, man, they were on them. Will you cover Lily and Jack Sullivan case in Canada? Well, I sure could if you send me anything on it. The email's hillbillycrime@gmail.com. Just send me an email and put the stuff in it. And if you already have, I'm sorry. My email sometimes gets put on the back burner for a couple days. So I only check it every few days. Let's see. It's trending right now. No, Tater don't hardly ever come with us. She's not much of a ball game grandma. She likes to do her stuff. You know, nobody's perfect. We're not, none of us are perfect parents. You know, we all have our flaws. And how many times do we get upset with people because they're not who we want them to be? Or they're not who we need them to be sometimes. And I went through that. And went through that stage where I was resentful because it wasn't who, you know, we can't choose who we're born to. We can't choose our families. But I had to get to a point to where you can't think of what you don't have. You can't think like that, or you'll never be satisfied. You'll never be happy. You'll always be feeling sorry for yourself. And you have to start being grateful for what you do have. Like, my mommy is a wonderful, wonderful person. Just because she doesn't like to come to ball games, you know. So we don't have a grandma that sits out in the stands and comes to every ball game like a lot of these kids do. But that's okay. I'm here. I come to these ball games. She is great in many other ways, you know? Like, she's always been there when I've ever needed her, ever. You know? And I say that just as an example, you know? Everybody has their own strengths. Some women are wonderful housekeepers and homemakers. And they usually have a husband that goes to work and brings home an income and takes care of the whole. Yeah, she's a wonderful mom. I love my mommy very much. And I'm so thankful to have her. She's taught me a great deal in life. She was always right. And I rebelled, and I rebelled, and I rebelled. Comes a time in life when you have to grow up. Put the pity party away. Grow up. Suck it up. And move on. That's right. I sure ain't perfect. My kids will tell you that. I don't like washing dishes. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. Yes. Here, I'll do another wide angle for you all. Look at them mountains. We are so blessed to live in a place like this. We're on the very, very top of a mountain. They donated this property to the school a long time ago, and they put the baseball field up here. And it's got a gate at the bottom of the mountain, so nobody can come up here, you know, unless it's a baseball game. But we don't have any lights up here. They've had lights, money donated for lights, or I don't know, donated, but they had it set aside to put lights up here a couple different times, and things happen and money gets repurposed, I guess. So we can't play any baseball games up here after dark, or after whatever time the sun starts to go down. And we got the best group of boys ever. These kids have all been friends and went to school together and played ball together. I think we're better moms when we're older, when we have them, for sure. You kind of already sowed your wild oats. More mature, I guess. Thanks, Miss Peggy. We are having a great time. Ball field is my second home. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, I was getting ready to say you look like the Hulk running over here. Oh, yeah. That one there's mine. Pitching. He might be... Did he say he was pitching this game? I think he did. And I just didn't hear him. Or I heard it. It went in one ear and got lost in there somewhere. It just now came out the other. just now processed through my brain. I can't help but smile every time you giggle. Well, at least it don't make you cover your ears. Hi, Tiffy Tiff. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't know if anybody would want to watch ball games or not. You know, we kind of cover crime on our channel. But yeah, I think so. I think so. I think I got it as soon as I started this on.
What is that, live?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll watch YouTube. What's your name called?
it's the Hillbilly Crime.
I've been hit twice by the same picture, though.
Are you okay? It hit you right in the head, didn't it?
Shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Shoulder and head. Like, they hit right here.
I could see your face when you turned around and you looked like it hurt.
It did. All I did was...
Aren't you glad I made it? Or aren't you glad that your helmet has that thing on it now?
That's why I wear it. Sorry.
Well, good. Thank you, quick return. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad that you guys like to watch this stuff. That's one of the reasons why I take the pictures that I do. You know, nobody really pays me to do that at all, ever. I do it just because there's so many grandparents and just people in the community that want to see stuff like prom. They want to see their grandkids, and they don't get to come to these ball games and stuff. And then you've got a whole lot of people who are poor and they can't afford to buy these big professional packages, picture packages of their kids. So I take them very professionally and I edit them all and I put them all up on Facebook, and I take way, way, way too many. I take like 2,000 or 3,000 every game and then go through them all and pick the best ones that I've got real good pictures of. And then I post them all and then people can just watch it or look at them, or they can use them. They can take them and use them for their own stuff. I've had lots of people say that they have taken my pictures over the years because I've done this for close to a decade. So we've got pictures going back from when they were little together. And a case of the girl that chopped her mom up. Oh, that was awful. Adventures of Pete and More. Yes, I know which one you're talking about. Well, we did a show where I think we read the article on it, but I didn't have a lot of detail on it other than what they just put in the, you know, the paper, the news article. So I didn't really have a whole lot of information on that case. Any of these cases that you all want me to cover, just send me an email and stuff, but I need diggers to help me dig up information on it, because
Can you put your... Hey, can you put your live on my iPad? It's brand new.
yeah, baby. Here,
It's a big iPad.
Yeah.
It's brand new.
It's nice. It's nice. There. That's me right there. Subscribe.
Oh, it won't let me do it.
It won't let you do it.
So I need to do that.
Oh, yeah, you got to sign in. There you go. He just put the stream up on his little iPad. Oh, that's awful. That's absolutely awful. We've got a lot of freaky cases here in Kentucky. We really do. Absolutely awful cases that you would never think would be going on. That woman that unalived her 2 little boys when she was on Rugs, Tiffany something, I forget her name. But that was just heartbreaking. We did a show on that one. Get holler stew. Yes, and a whole lot of the people that bought some of the merch, everybody's happy with it. They all said it's real good quality and they like it. I picked a company that they were known for their quality products. So if anybody goes to the Hillbilly Crime merch store, we got some new things put up. And I say we, but it's me. I'm doing it all. So some things might not be done exactly to the best. But it was done to the best of my ability. Yes, the Crystal Rogers case. We've got some new updates with the court hearings on that one. That trial is getting ready to start, and we are absolutely covering that trial whenever it does start. Whatever we're doing, we'll drop it because we're going to watch that trial for sure. Yes. It is hard to watch those cases. There's another case, too, that I really want to start digging into, and that's the one in Pikeville. There was a lady who was unalived by a dentist's son, and then his dentist daddy, they were very wealthy. They owned a restaurant, and he was, a lot of dentists make a lot of good money. And they covered it up. They covered up the crime, or they tried to anyway. I'm gonna try and reach out to her cousin. Yes, justice for Amber. Thank you. That's the case. What was her last name, you guys? Amber. I'm drawing a blank right now. The brain fog is real. The brain fog is real. But they arrested them all. They arrested the daddy, they arrested the son, and they arrested the son's friend, who, I guess, from what I understand, he worked for the dad, I think. And they've got a real high dollar attorney now representing them all. Or I think they've got different attorneys, but one of them, I think the friend, I think the boy's friend ended up getting a public defender, but I could be wrong on that. Years ago, there was a big scandal at the monastery in Bardstown. Really. And you know, there were several other unalivings that are still unsolved in Bardstown. You had Crystal Rogers and her daddy, Tommy Ballard, and then you had Jason Ellis, I think was his name. He was a police officer who was kind of tricked. He was lured out of his cruiser on his way home, and something was placed in the road as a distraction or something, and it wanted him to. The point was for him to have to get out of his car to move it so he could continue driving. And when he got out to move whatever it was in the road, they pew-pewed him and unalived him. Can y'all spot Yankees a mile away? Or you think I'll blend in real good? They usually can spot them a mile away. Yeah, I heard there was an earthquake. I saw it on Facebook. People were saying that they felt it. I'm not really sure where I think it was more of central Kentucky, wasn't it? I don't think it was so much down here. Because I know I didn't feel nothing. Yeah, Jackie, that's right. If you have twang, you'll fit right in. And don't say oil whenever you go get your car oil changed. Don't say, I need to have my oil changed. Say, I need my oil changed. Oil. Like coal. Your oil. That's a big one. It's a big giveaway. Or you boil your noodles. You boil your noodles. I say pop. Yeah. Soda, I think, is more of a northeastern thing, ain't it? Yeah, we say pop. I've even heard people say they call it Coke. Like everything is a Coke. Even if you want a Dr. Pepper or a Mountain Dew, they want a Coke. Thank you, Miss Fonda. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, it's an Eastern thing. That's what I thought.
What was that?
He can't sit still though, Dad.
Sean! Sean!
I sit in field looks like a dork.
Texas is a Coke, okay.
No, you're being racist. Yep, racist.
Where'd your ball go?
I threw it all.
Wanting to test results for iron. Oh. You're...
Yeah, he said you need to get back in the field.
North Carolina says it's a drink. That's cool. There's a lot of differences, ain't they? Just in little stuff like that. Yep, that's mine, a pitching. We always called it pop from the area. Yep, me too. Now, even though he's a pitching right now, goodness, there's a white spider crawling up on my phone. A white spider with a brown body. My goodness, I ain't never seen a white spider like that before. And I can't even take a picture of it because it's on my phone. But it's got me backing away, I can tell you. Let's go, Alan. It jumped on me, y'all. Sorry. Oh, Lord, I think it's about to make me cry. I don't like spiders, buddy. Ghost jumper. It ain't, yes, I can see it. It just jumped on me. So that's exactly what it is. Yes, it's white. I mean solid white, but it's got like little brown body. It's a ghost jumper. That's exactly what it is. Because it's jumping and moving faster than lightning. Like it's teasing me. It knows that I'm afraid of it. Come on, man, go away. Go somewhere else. I don't want to kill you. Come on, go away. I want to just leave you alone. Please. We need all of these little fellers for our ecosystem. It's better than a recluse. Does that mean it's not poisonous? Really? Jumping spiders will chase a laser pointer. Well, this thing was sure chasing me, honey. And they're selling them, training them and selling them. Ain't that something? I saw on one crazy site that some lady was training squirrels. I thought it was fake. White, light, night, yep. That's right, Chad and Lara. Yeah. Yeah, snakes don't bother me much either. Huh?
I think we're catching today.
Are you catching? Good. Good.
Go like this. We'll pitch from the road. This works. Come back here.
Get back to where he is.
I'll tell you what.
Eat it.
Caleb, okay. Don't reach. Let it come to you.
Oh, thank you. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
It's over here, and if you have to reach for it, slide.
No.
And keep your go up here next to your phone. One more piece, one time, and then I'll let you do the rest.
Go, Alan.
Ready?
Come on.
Don't be scared of it. You have on the Look, just let it hit you. Literally, like, come here. Go like this, put your hands over your nuts if you need to. Does that hurt? See? Don't be scared of it. You're good.
Oh my gosh, it came up. Oh god.
Yeah, he wants to catch. Hold on. Come.
The one I'm pitching right now is mine.
Look. Yeah, you can do that. You don't do this MLB sign. Like this.
And then my other one
Now put this pin behind it.
is
Okay. This should do signs. You're not doing signs.
right there.
Okay, you put your hand on the ground if you need help. And then after,
I don't know what he's
you see
doing
his leg go up.
over there. He's behind that pole. There. Oh,
Like different people do different things, but if you're starting off, that's how I.
come on, boys.
You're listening to him. See what he has to say.
Get it in, Brody. Get it in.
Yeah, you can do whatever. If you just gonna do this.
That's what I do.
And like when someone's about to run.
But like, come here, Tyler. Do not stay flat. You can't stay like
Um,
You have to, yeah, have to.
well, they're both 14 right now.
Like, say Lincoln is. You have to be squatted.
They're what you call Irish twins.
And I'll be Tyler.
So Gregory was 2 weeks old when I got pregnant with Alan.
Kind of like Jerry. So Jerry right here.
So they're exactly like 9.5 months apart.
Yeah.
So they're the same age for a couple months every year. No trading. Yeah. Yeah. We go trade at the store. I think that term comes from back when everybody lived in coal camps and they had the company stores. And so whenever you needed something for your house or whatever, you would go to the company store. And you would trade, like they gave them, it was really like monopoly money. They would give them their own currency from that company, and they would use that company's currency in the company store. And it was only good, at that script. Yes, thank you. Some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. And if they didn't have the money, then a lot of them would say, charge it to our account. And then whenever they got paid, it would come off of their pay. The Hawk trial, June 24th. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Yes, it was legalized slavery. You got that right. It sure was. What they did to the kind of conditions that these people worked in day in and day out were unimaginable. Absolutely unimaginable. And you had so many crooked and you had so much corruption that, like mine safety, which this really came into play in the later years, the later 20th century, I guess. Like in the early 1900s, they didn't have hardly any, they didn't have safety stuff. But then in the late 1900s, they had safety inspectors and mine inspectors and stuff like that. And you had so many of them that were on the take. They'd get paid off, bribed, and the companies didn't do their safety work. And people died. People died. They were hurt. Rocks, great big rocks would fall, and they would get pinned under them rocks. And the pictures, they've got lots of pictures online of the old coal mine people. You also now have over 16,000 subscribers. Yes, we sure do. It is moving, y'all. It is moving. And I think me and Fish are going to start doing a regular show together. We're going to get the details worked out next week, hopefully. Yeah, we're going to start doing a regular show together. I mean, we'll both have our own shows still. Oh, we only had 150 subscribers. Ain't that awesome? That's great. Yeah. There was a similar scheme in the tin mines here in Cornwall, UK. Nice stream. Showing your community. Thank you. I had relatives worked in the mines in West Virginia. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I kind of got partial to a hillbilly and a fish. I love that. Yeah, they usually call me Elizabeth, but I don't know. People had their, you know, you got different people call you different things. I had a boss that called me Lizzie Bear. I loved her. She was pretty cool. She was a pretty good boss. Good swing, buddy. Good cut. And I always kind of root for both teams, even though
No, like actually don't swing the bat. Like don't even.
if they make a good catch or make a good hit. Yeah, Joel's the first one called me Hillbilly. I love it. It kind of stuck. Yeah, well, we can do our fish should set you up with a tank too. That's a good idea. You'll have to tell him that, Melissa. You'll have to tell him that.
You remember what happened to me?
He's helped me a whole lot. He's given me a lot of guidance on being a YouTuber and how to run my channel and stuff. He's been really, really great. Yes, we love Joel too, buddy. Oh. I want a baby hillbilly. Yes, I want one bad. Yes, yes, yes. I do.
Lincoln, get out the way. He's throwing it as hard as he can.
No, I'm not. I can't quit my foot.
Hi, love. What are you doing?
I'm trying to time this thing up. You want to stay calm.
Is that Hayden?
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. Or my kids. Woo!
I already got it. It's fine.
I can back that up.
Oh, really?
I can get over to it. I'm not blocking it. Sorry.
Look, the armor isn't gonna.
I absolutely. Send me an email, Miss Lara. Send me an email.
Let it, like literally let it. He's.
I'd bring him on the show if he'd come. All I gotta do is send you a little link and you come on. He could come on just like Mommy does.
I got it.
Dad, how can you not? Dad,
Throw it to me and I'll throw it.
Hey, leave Dad alone.
I'd love to have him on.
what are you doing?
That's my car anyway. And floor. Try if it touches it.
We can't get people.
Should I bunt? No, don't. 'Cause we don't want to
We can't get people, or I have a hard time getting people to come on the show because they're so scared.
try
You
to let
know.
it hit your face first.
They're afraid of that prosecutor down there in town that's acting so bad.
I actually thrown it and I don't know where it's gonna go when I throw it hard.
Because I reckon as bad as what he's been acting, he's been making, he's been going and allegedly going and telling everybody that they'll be fired, and he's calling in every favor that he can to fire people, to literally fire people.
Kind of like that. I can't really do it.
There've been, I know of one who's lost her job. Ended up with criminal charges, lost her job. And I don't think she's guilty. I think it's retaliation because she spoke out.
Let me do what I would do when I'm in a state.
Spoke up. She dared.
Copy me.
Dared. Speak out.
Like this. Here, let me run. And then watch.
And then what happens? Their lawyer tells them to take off everything that they've ever put online. So anything that she's done on social media, anything that she came out and spoke out about, she had to delete. That's how they silence you. And he has said that he will make sure she serves 15 years in prison. So she's terrified, absolutely terrified. But I hope she takes it to trial. It's the only chance she's got. If nobody steps in and makes it go away, which doesn't look like anybody has any nards around here. They said she stole some money, allegedly stole some money from her job, and they fired her. They got her fired.
Get back.
Oh, this is the second game. The first game, South Floyd won. No, she didn't work in law enforcement. The girl who I'm talking about was a victim of people and that they're talking about. And she came out on TikTok and told her story and told how, inappropriate situations that she had found herself in, and she had went through the drug court program and all of that. She was in recovery. And as soon as she spoke out about it, the next thing is she was doing great, had a good job, real good job. First they started, people started calling in and complaining about her videos, and then they started calling in complaining at her work, and then her job, and then the next thing you knew, she was fired. And then after she lost her job, the next thing she knew, she was being indicted by the grand jury. The people at her job said that she had stole some money. Well, isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient? Now this prosecutor, he recused himself after he had the grand jury indict her. So what do you think's going to happen? I don't think it should have even been sent to the grand jury if he had anything to do with it. Which I'm not completely clear on all those details yet, but he said that he's going to make sure she serves 15 years in prison. And when a lawyer went in to talk to him about it, allegedly, all he could talk about was that he had every video she had ever done saved, and that her videos were hurting his niece and nephew, which were the judges that was pew-pewed kids. So he's using every kind of dirty tactic he can to silence people. And it ain't cool. Threatening to fire everybody that he can. And all they got to do is go down there, and anybody wanted to investigate that and go ask anybody in Whitesburg at the courthouse or his own office. Are they going to lie that they were threatened to be fired? Or that their family member was threatened to be fired? Well, as many people as what I heard that it happened to, that'd be a whole lot of liars. And I don't think that there's that many people that'd be willing to lie, especially for somebody that was threatening them. I've had too many spouses call me, message me, and talk to me. I've had too many parents and siblings, and it's not of the victims. We're talking about people that work down there at the courthouse in some way or fashion, form or fashion. Which it only hurt him. It's only gonna come back and bite him.
Now it was bad. They go back home. I can't catch up. I'm sure David can't either.
Alabama is Coke. That's awesome.
Ask David about it.
Shelbyville's in the chat. All right. Looks like a perfect day for baseball. It sure is. It sure is. Call the FBI or the ACLU. Well, I'm sure. I mean, she was indicted in all these indictments. Then they've got all these indictments that they're putting out on social media saying, hey, if any of you all know where any of these people are, let us know. They should have put a big old thing in the paper that said, informants needed. And then they said, but make sure that we've got a lot of people that have the same name as other people. So make sure that you call the courthouse or the sheriff's department, or I don't even know who they were supposed to call. But make sure you call so-and-so and make sure that you get the correct date of birth. Oh, safe. So you're going to have the community calling the courthouse or the sheriff's department or the clerk's office or whoever you set up for them to call and have them tell where all these people are? That's ridiculous. Come on. Get real. You're going to put a lot of people in danger. You give some people a little bit of power and you see what they turn into. Wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. I'm gonna turn my camera on.
If I don't catch, I'm gonna get myself.
We sure love these boys. Yeah, I know, these little boys. You got these over here that are... Oh, God! My God, that hit him right in the helmet.
Hey, you blocked it!
Oh, God, yeah, you blocked it with his face.
It wasn't hard enough to cuss.
I'm glad you had that on. Mine's, no, mine's number 9. Mine's not batting yet. We're batting. We're the black and green team.
Just get over there, pitch. Drop and practice catching. Get back there. Get back there.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not gonna go where you want it to.
If anybody don't know, if the catcher drops the third pitch, or the third strike, if the catcher drops it, woo, good job, Chris.
This gear is here. Turn sideways. Turn like that. There's no, you see that? We used to have one of the 90-mile kids right to the side of that.
If the catcher drops the third
I'm just thinking.
strike, I think it's a strike,
Okay, so let it hit you.
then
And it takes a while to get used to, but just
the batter can run to first base. They can steal first.
bear with me, okay? And don't do, hey, Caleb, don't do this, and Coach Rex. Just here, okay?
So the only one they want me to do is this.
Yes, you can do these
Can I not do
and
these?
these. You can do those wherever you get a good picture. All of our pictures are do not stand straight in the mirror. So okay, so finish the ball.
Yeah, I am too, y'all.
Hey, don't move.
I am
That's someone
too.
up here. How are you getting it? Exactly.
I'll check my email this evening, guys. So just send me
Now spin up here. How you gonna get it?
phone number,
Exactly. And look, when he raises his
and
leg,
we'll
don't just stay. Whenever he raises his leg,
work it out.
like that. Okay. We're practicing it.
All you have to work.
Well, I want a member of law enforcement's opinion on all of this corruption. So many, and I'm the first one to say it.
Get down. Hey, can you pop up?
We don't have, I think that we don't have enough quote unquote good cops that call the bad ones out.
You see how dorky?
If you're working with a bad cop, you see what they're doing,
Like it actually, you look pretty. You
and you just let them, you just walk away. This is one of mine coming up to bat right now. He's had a few errors. He had a few errors in that first game. Bad errors, too.
You can put my gear on. I don't need the helmet. Give me the helmet.
Come on, Alan. Get your head in the game, son. Yes! Foul ball. Okay. That's all right. Let's go, Alan. And then this is my other one. Right there. Number 7. With the long hair. That's Gregory. He's usually third base. Good swing, bud. Good swing. Hey, Colleen, honey, I'm right on the same line of thought that you are. I think the same thing. Well, Vinny's show is set up different. He has his show where he has like questions, like it's set up into segments. So, like whenever I was a guest on his show, they send you, before you come on, they send you an itinerary, kind of a schedule. They'll give you the 3 questions, the 2 or 3 questions that they're going to ask, and which guests are in which segment. And each segment is 15 minutes. You know, he kind of cuts that up. An hour show, I guess, is what it is. And it's split up into these segments. And so, it's not really a show where you can discuss, you know, and analyze things. Like me and Fish kind of just play it by ear and put the video up, and we'll rewind it 10 times if we have to and talk about it. We're not on some kind of a time limit in segments. So, you know, it's just kind of set up different. And then Joel, you know, his show, that's basically what his show is a guest show. He always has guests. Which his show is kind of set up to where you can talk about whatever you want to, or, you know, you don't really get cut off time limit. Oh, you're so welcome, Miss Sherry. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Joel is on Surviving the Survivor. He has a really great show. And his mommy is his co-host too, a whole lot. We did a show together, a mom's edition. Him and his mommy, and me and Sweet Tater.
Hayden. Hi.
What's up, dog? You need one catcher, huh?
Yeah, I'm catcher, dog.
It was a really good show too. We love Joel's mommy. She is a Holocaust survivor.
Every time they bat is another inning.
Aw, good, Miss Marnie. That's what we want to hear.
We're talking.
That's what we want to hear.
When's the team? Basketball donut. Let's go, Jenkins.
Get your oil changed. And y'all remember Dixie Chicks saying goodbye to Earl? I love that song. Yes, Joel said he's coming to Whitesburg to cover the trial. Yeah, he said he'd come. Or that he was going to try to come. And somebody said, because I said that I wasn't going to go to the courthouse. No way. I'm afraid they put me in jail for something. They said put Joel on one side of me and put Fish on the other. Maybe they won't bother me. Let's go, Alan. Honey. Shoot, I ain't even going down there to pay my taxes. I send my mommy do that. Mommy will walk right in there. She won't think twice about it. But I will. Well, only if they come, Colleen. I ain't going any other way. Good pitch, bub.
Just quite sketchy, okay?
I took that fat shot,
You're doing too many
I guess on Tuesday.
You're doing modified kicks.
So I haven't eaten hardly nothing since Tuesday, and it's starting to get to me.
What do you mean why? I thought when I was up there, how are you going to catch it? This hurts my ankles.
It's kind of hard to get your body adjusted to.
No, it's not. It's supposed to be okay. Those are almost loose. Yeah, I'm not trying to make it. You literally have to.
Yeah, they got to give you permission,
All summer good squat.
Miss Lara. They got to give us permission to set up. And I'm not convinced that they'll give it to me. I'm scared to even ask them. Don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm a big chicken. I am a huge chicken. Come on, buddy, come on. Oh, that's the best, Jackie. Vinegar on French fries. I went to Kings Island one time, and that's how they do their French fries, with vinegar. Best thing I've ever ate. My kids ain't never even been to an amusement park, ever. They've never even been to Dollywood. We never could afford it. And we've always got pets. You know, I can't take off to Dollywood for 3 days. And I got 3 dogs and 4 cats. Oh, he's golfing. He can't find the ball. Yeah, Jackie. I took the OZ kind, the Ozempic, the first time, and it like to unalive to me. I took 2 bites of food the entire time I was on it. Yes, I have a Patreon, Miss Melissa. I just haven't been able to do a whole lot with it yet. But I took 2 bites of food for an entire month, and each time I took a bite, like one day I took 1 bite of food, and it just didn't, like, I couldn't stand it, so I didn't take another bite. The next day, after I took that bite of food, I had a total gallbladder attack, like the worst gallbladder attack of my life. It was awful. I should have went to the emergency room, but I didn't. And then, like 3 weeks later, same exact thing. I was so hungry that I forced myself to eat a bite. And the next day, I had another gallbladder attack the same way. And so I never took another bite of food. And after a month, I had lost over 50 pounds, of course. And it had, I guess maybe the side effects of not eating and the medicine, maybe, I don't know, but all of it together was messing with my head real bad. And it was really hard for me to take my Suboxone. Like, every time I would put it in my mouth to take it, you have to, like, let it dissolve in your mouth. And every time I would, it would, like, make me throw up. Like, I could not hardly take my medicine. And so it was just all bad, so I quit taking it. And then I gained every bit of my weight back. And then they put me on, come on. Good catch, Sean. Caught the ball. Pop fly. That's right, baby, pop fly. But then they put me on the Manjaro. And I did a lot better with that. A lot better with it. But then it got to, and I lost my weight again and everything. And I was doing really good, but it makes it to where you cannot enjoy food. Like, I can't enjoy food at all when I'm on this stuff. Everything that you eat tastes horrible. You just don't have any desire to eat at all. So it was the week before Thanksgiving, and I wanted to eat. So I quit taking it so I could eat for Thanksgiving. And I took it again right before Christmas when Gregory got sick and we had to go to the hospital. And that was the last time I took it. And I've gained every bit of my weight back. Once you come off of it and you quit taking it, it's like you get your appetite back. Oh gosh, that was a hard swing. If he would have hit that ball, it would have been out of here. But so I took it again on Tuesday. And so now I'm back to not eating. And it's awful. We see a lot of gallbladder and pancreatitis with those, gastro. It's a huge issue too. I could eat beans because nothing happened. Yeah. Well, whenever I get heavy, my blood pressure is just awful. Hit it, Hayden. My blood pressure gets real high, and they checked my A1C, and my A1C was pre-diabetic just because I'm fat. I'm too fat. My body says, no, this is not how big you're supposed to be. Mommy took the Manjaro too. She's been taking that shot now. She just started hers, and she's wasted away to about nothing. She's a little bitty old tiny thing. Oh, hi, Miss Lisa. You ain't missing nothing, honey. We're just watching a ball game today. I have a girlfriend who had the stomach staple, like they stapled her stomach, and she was so hungry one day that she scarfed down a chicken sandwich or something from Wendy's, she said, and she ate it too fast. She didn't eat small enough bites, and it got stuck in wherever it wasn't supposed to get stuck at. And she had a hard time. Like, they ended up having to do surgery on her, I think, to get it out. Oh, Amethyst Jewel. Welcome here, honey. Welcome, welcome. We're just having fun today, chit-chatting at the ball game. All the other moms are down there on the other side of that thing. But one of them came up here a little bit ago and said, you're lucky that you stay up here by yourself because all of them's down there fussing and a-fighting. Arguing. Yeah, I try to stay out of the drama. We'll stay up here by ourselves.
No, hey. No. You ain't gonna take the gear off. Keep the gear on. Yeah, walk over out to.
You gotta get it up, Alan. Get it out of the ground. These spiders are liking me up here. There's a whole bunch of these little jumpers. Hi, baby. I bet that's true, Jackie. I bet that's true. We've got so much, we've got so many. Look, my young'uns walked the bases. Yeesh. No. Come on, baby. Well, every time I'd quit taking the shot, it was like I would overeat. I was constantly hungry because I was constantly starved while I'm on it. That's that's what I don't like about it. It absolutely starves me to death. and I crave food all day long. I'm like, oh, I want something. Oh, what do I want? But nothing sounds good. Nothing tastes good. It sucks. I have no idea, Mr. Santiago. I have no idea what the score is. We lost the first game. Thank you, Miss Linda. Happy Mother's Day, baby. That Manjaro fat shot makes you hungry, or it does me. Yep. Yep. All right, Alan, come on. Ah, crap. I don't know what's wrong with my baby today. He is just not played good at all. It's like every time he forgot what to do with the ball. Gregory told me not to say nothing to him, though, because Coach was already yelling at him. So I have to shut up. I can't say nothing. I could tell 2 days after I took that shot. I could tell a difference already. Yeah, I know, Miss Lisa, it's awful. Well, I sure don't want to be a diabetic. I sure don't want to, get diabetes. And my blood pressure, I'm afraid my blood pressure, it just stays too high. And I'm almost 50. We're not going to live forever. And I still got 2 boys I got to get raised. They're not grown yet. If something was to happen to me, I don't know what would happen to them. You got to think about your kids. Especially when you're the only one that they have in life. They'd go into foster care if something happened to me. Unless one of their ball friends' parents stepped up and took them in. These boys here are good, buddy. The South Floyd team are really, really good ball players. Look at them. I love it. Youngins, no. We got britches here too. Pull up your breeches. Keep your breeches zipped. Happy birthday, Miss Melissa. Yep. And it takes a village to raise them. It really does. If you don't have your own village, you have to create it. You have to make your own. I've never had better friends. Well, I say that, and then they probably don't feel the same way. But that's where the closest friends I've ever had have been other Bob moms. No, I will later, Miss Lara. I don't have access to my email. It's only on my computer. So I'll do it this evening, okay, honey? Oh, Miss Regina. Yes, bless your heart, honey. It's a constant struggle. It really is. It's a constant struggle, especially the older we get. That's awesome, Miss Lisa. That's great, Julie. Woo. The contrave, no, I haven't. Oh, bless you, honey. Yeah. Mine does too. Somebody made a comment like a long time ago when I first started the channel, said something about a fake accent. Quit doing that fake accent or something. And I was like, well, I can't help it. Sometimes it's thicker than others. Depends on what mood I'm in, what I'm talking about. There ain't nothing fake about it. That's for sure. That's right, Jackie. Shoot, around here they make the kids go cut their own switches. They forget to run when that catcher drops the ball. They forget to run to first base sometimes. Let's go, Sambo! Good slide, Cam. This is in Jenkins, Kentucky. This is the Jenkins Middle School team playing South Floyd Middle School team. Yes, Miss Regina, absolutely. We've got some, I've got something that we've got something in the works right now. I don't want to mention it yet because it's not a done deal yet. But hopefully we're going to be having a change coming very soon to our life. Me and the boys and Mama. And so as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know. Divorce was my best weight loss, I bet. I bet. Happy birthday, Mama Edith. Happy birthday, Mama Edith. Absolutely. I hope that your birthday is full of love and peace and just everything that you need and that you want. Blessed beyond measure. Happy, happy birthday, Mama Edith. A puppy. I got too many dogs. One of them, I'm going to have to take her and have her put down. Oh, and every day I think about it, and every day I put it off another day. Well, we've been, they got my young'un on first base. He don't never play first base.
Really nervous.
Alan?
No.
Oh, Malachi. Oh, yeah,
The cheer for him, he gets nervous.
yeah.
And he's nervous right now.
Is he nervous? Oh, he's pitching.
Yeah.
He does really, really good pitching.
Yeah, but he says he doesn't.
Well, he'll get out of his head.
Yeah, he's mad because people don't feel the ball.
Yeah,
It gets into his head.
it happens.
I think he's just used to Josh. Probably.
He'll be all right. He'll get better.
This is how you press the thumb on my slider.
Look at you. Already know how to throw a slider.
And you just do.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yeah, my dad searched up.
Yeah.
It's kind of close as a curveball. I think a curveball you gotta flick your wrist.
Yeah. Flick your wrist.
Instead of not like
Yeah.
do. Flick.
Yeah.
Here's mine.
Oh, gosh. There it goes. That was a good stop, Linky. Good stop, baby. My young'un usually does not play first base, so. Sheesh. Oh. Went down this morning. Oh, I'm so sorry, Julie. Bless you, honey. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Make good throws, boys. Yeah, we'll do another wide angle for y'all. Just coming in. Well, I just watched a video of a property in Louisville, and they were standing outside. It looked like it was on TikTok video, and they were standing outside. It was on like the river property, right on the river, and their whole, like half of their yard broke off into the river. It was awful. And I think it just recently happened. The ground is so saturated with water. But I thought, man, what's that going to do to your property value? Yeah, they do that when they're little. Real bad.
She's back. Are you lined up? Okay.
Yeah, it must have been from that. Louisville got hit not too awful long ago, too. It's been longer than a couple weeks. So they've been hit back to back, flooding. At least we did have 3 years between ours. But they only had a couple months between theirs, I think. Bases are loaded. I usually take a whole lot more pictures than what I'm taking today because I've got this stream up. Why, shoot, no, I ain't. I'm just me. got my truck backed up here to the fence line, and I'm standing in my tailgate. I wish my bank account looked like a celebrity. Well, I got a whole bunch of pictures that I'll post on my Facebook when this is all over. I do it all the time. Oh, coming down the same way.
He slipped.
Huh? Well, yeah, honey. You can. There, there's Linky. There it went. Get the ball. We usually get beat, y'all. I got lots of big dogs, y'all. I got 3 big dogs. Probably soon to be 2. And I'm gonna try not to rescue no more if I don't have to. Yes, woohoo, Pinto. I wanna go traveling. I wanna put Mommy in an RV and go out west. I think that would be the most fun of my life. But we can't have a whole bunch of animals that we gotta board to do that.
Come on, Kyle.
Laughter soothes the soul, you guys. I laugh all the time, and I laugh very inappropriately most of the time, but it's because I'm nervous or something. I'm one of them people that laugh when I get nervous or don't know what to say. My mommy would get so mad at me. We'd go somewhere and I'd start giggling. She'd smack me. Shut up. Go out to the car. Changing catchers.
He is.
Yeah, me too, I guess, maybe. More so now than when I was young.
Catch that! Shut up. Get the ball in.
Not too awful, Manny. That's what we was talking about earlier. You know, the schools are, once they consolidated the schools, you don't really have a whole lot of kids that even come out. That probably, consolidating the schools ain't the only reason, of course. And that happened 20 years ago. But we're seeing the effects of it now, you know. You see the consequences of those kinds of things. And we have more players than what we do parents that come out, because parents have to work. Some parents have to work and can't be here. So we end up picking them up or taking them home, which I don't care one bit to do. I'd pick up more and take more home if we get more players. We don't even have a football team. They canceled the team last year because we didn't have enough kids that came out to play. Can't play 8 kids on a football team. My baby was the quarterback, and he loves to this day, he loves football, but it about did him in. He don't like being quarterback no more, because he says nobody blocks for him, so he gets hurt real bad. It doesn't matter how good he is. If they don't have kids that can block, they get trampled. That's amazing, Miss Melissa. Those traveling nurses, man, are making good money. They make good money around here. I know several who, they're from here, but they travel all the time. They go to Hawaii and Colorado and all kinds of places. Living their best life. Oh, yeah. I know one girl who, she was a nurse like in the helicopters, the life flight, and she makes really good money. Oh, I believe it. Yeah. When I first started school, I thought everybody said you needed to do something that you knew the most about. Well, I knew most about the criminal justice system, unfortunately, from the inside out. And so I thought, well, if I know most about it, then that's what I need to study. But I wish I'd studied something different. Well, maybe not. I should probably take that back. It's worked out really well now. Or it's working out well now. I just sure didn't know anything about being no nurse or caretaking for nobody. So this might be right where I need to be. Oh, yes. Our nurses are the backbone of caretaking. Absolutely. Oh. Yes, thank you for what you do, Miss Melissa. Thank you to all our nurses, all of our teachers. Run, baby, run. He's the tiniest one we got on the team. That little one there. And he is one heck of a catcher. His brother's a catcher. His big brother. And so he's following in his footsteps. And he's a good little catcher too, buddy. I argue for a living. That's good. I don't know what it is. What's going on with our boys today? They're all making lots of mistakes. Look, now they've all scooted in. They've all scooted in. That's awesome. That's really great, you guys. I am all about women in the workforce. Ah. Let's go, Malachi! Gregory was up there to bat. They threw a strike right down the middle, and he was staring straight, like he was still staring at the pitcher when the ball went past him. Well, you ain't watching the ball if your head didn't even turn. Oh, yeah. The school administrators get all the money. Superintendents around here make $150,000 probably. $150,000 a year around here. Well, you might as well be a millionaire. While the teachers only make 20 grand a year or something. I don't know. I don't know how much they make. The schools used to, like my kids used to make stuff for Mother's Day at school and bring it home, but I think they're too old to do that now. I don't think they do that in class anymore for the older ones. I wish they did, though. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians in just about every industry. Too many bosses, not enough workers. No, I ain't homeschooling my kids either. Forget that. Mine don't listen to me over stuff. I couldn't teach Gregory how to bat either. He wouldn't listen to me. And he still can't bat very well. If he'd just listened to me, I could have taught him 10 years ago. But he didn't want to listen. Mom didn't know what she was talking about. Oh. Yeah, I thought they were already gone, though, the Hillbillies. I like that feller. I watched a few of his TikToks. And I think his TikTok got deleted or got banned or something. He got all upset. Is that the same person? I think it is. I like his content. He's real funny about the serious stuff.
Done over now, dummy. No, you're the stupid idiot. You're the stupid
And that one there's mine. Let's go, muscles. Get him, run, Alan, run, 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 run. Ah! Slide, run. Well. Woo! Good job, boys. Sorry I'm so shaky, y'all. Come on, muscles. Up. That's game, guys. They're done. Well, thanks for being with us, y'all, for our game today. It was fun. I will see you all. We'll probably do one this evening. I'm not sure. Saturdays, I always plan on doing a show, and I end up not being able to get one done. So if we don't do one tonight, I'll see y'all tomorrow, though, okay? But I will try to get on. We'll do one tonight. All right, guys. Well, have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for being here. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scout, Boy Scout.